It's Goose and Ronnie, and if you've lived under a rock for the past 40 years, you may not know but Gwar standing behind us. Hello, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, who came in?
Lordy, Lordy, look who's 40.
Yeah, so 40 years. I mean, real quick, so 1984 rolls around. Where does this idea come from?
Well, you know, Richmond, Virginia was a lonely place. 1985. We had, there was a punk rock band called Death Piggy that rehearsed in an old empty milk bottle. And right next door, there was a guy that was making a movie called Scumdogs of the Universe. One day, the guitar player for Death Piggy, he was a magician actually named Mr. Magico, suggested, hey, why don't you let us wear those costumes from that movie you're making? And next thing you know, Gwar was born. And we said that we were from outer space, and then somehow magically we actually became from outer space. And so that's where we are now. We're a rock band. We were supposed to be one small scene in the movie, but we were so brilliant that everything disappeared except us.
And here we are. And let me just ask you, Blothar the Berserker, what exactly is Blothar the Berserker? Explain who you are.
Tough one.
I noticed that you said, what am I, and not who am I.
Who are you?
No, you've said it
right
now.
the
The
first
cat
time,
is
I
out of the
think, yeah.
bag. You have I don't know if that's misgendering. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's miss.
I fucked
I don't
up.
even know. It's misontologically me. You've misthinged me. I am a beautiful woman.
You are beautiful.
I
now,
feel like that.
How do you get these udders on the plane when you fly?
These chodes,
Yeah. How does that fit?
I don't know. The biggest mystery is why are they circumcised?
That is a valid question. That is
No
a
idea.
valid
I
question.
have no idea.
Maybe they're the originals, and then all circumcisions after were, modeled after those ones.
Yeah.
To try and be cool.
Really, it was just that I wanted to get blown by a moil.
By a moil.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He doesn't get paid. He just keeps the tips.
Yeah.
What is that,
Yeah,
a Lord of the
there
Rings thing? I don't know what this is.
There you go. What's the learning curve as musicians to then play as Gwar?
It's kind of like that.
The learning curve. Yeah, it's like a roller coaster where you're going up, up, up. Maybe I'll join Gwar. Wah!
And it's obviously
Yeah.
very warm because literally dripping sweat coming out of the gloves
Yes.
as
That's
you
not
pick your
sweat.
hand up.
What's
Yes, yes.
this is the guy who's learned to be in Gwar most recently.
It's pretty easy. You just got to withstand all the beatings that take place nightly.
So
These guys are
Used to
brutal.
not beat each other, but when he came along, we convinced him that it was part of the thing. We got to beat the crap out of you all the time, and he thought it was real. So
I like the hazing. It's one of my
likes it.
kinks,
Yeah, what is the prospect stage of joining Gwar? What's that like?
They
Brutal
looked deep
beatings.
inside my butthole, saw it, liked what they saw. That was it.
Oh my God.
Now, Ronnie, you were at a show years ago and you had
Yes.
an incident.
Yes, I have questions about fluids.
Yeah.
So I was at a show many moons ago at the Newport Music Hall here in Columbus. Oh, no falling.
Oh, my
Sorry
God.
about
And
that.
I literally got hit with a tampon that had blood on it
Now, wait a minute.
in my face.
Okay.
And I'm wondering what the fluid was because I wasn't complaining. I knew
Well, it
I was going to a Gwar
depends.
show.
Was it a gigantic tampon?
It was
or?
a ginormous
Oh, okay.
tampon.
Well, then that would have been menstrual blood.
Yes,
Yes.
awesome.
There you go.
Menstrual blood from Sly Menstrual Hymen. That would be my guess.
Yes, I think that might have been right. Now, let me ask you, how many fluids and how much fluids do you guys go through in, say, one show?
As much as possible.
Yeah.
Kind of depends on how many fans are there, because that's where we're getting all the fluids from. We're extracting, we're really working to get it out, and then also, we drain everybody of their blood. And
I'd say it's around 100 gallons.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
100 gallons. I mean, I can't imagine just, you see some bands, obviously, that travel and you've got your touring costs. I can't imagine the overhead on what it is to be Gwar.
It's a lot.
Yeah, the overhead is bad.
Yeah, that's why we don't.
So is
make
the
any money.
underhead.
So
You do it for the love.
You guys
Yeah,
are hardcore,
love.
but do you guys
The
ever play a
kids.
song or get a song together and go, man, that might be too hard? Ever said that?
Too
We
hard.
We
Yeah.
wait until we're in the middle of the tour, and then we look at each other and go, why did we write that?
Yeah, they're all too hard to play, really, because
Yeah.
we're so drunk and on drugs all the time. It's like really hard to.
I have never had a woman tell me I was too hard.
Oh.
You
Well,
look
I
at
would
women
be
the
the
same way you look
first.
at your music.
Yeah.
Can never be too hard.
Can
Yes.
never be too hard.
Agreed.
That's the way
That's
to
right.
go. Well,
I look
mean,
at women the way I look at my wieners. With pity. Look at them.
Sucking in your gut.
I'm so ridiculously small. I'm sorry.
What's Gwar doing in the slow time after shows and such? What are you guys doing when you're not performing?
Needlepoint.
Yeah. Point.
Yeah. I mean, we do a lot of stuff. We write movies and comic books.
Yeah, there's not a lot of downtime or slow time whatsoever, I'd say.
Yeah.
There's art being produced.
Yes, Gwar is more than just a stage show. They have their hands
yeah.
in a lot of things for sure.
Well, let me ask you. So, did this truly, like, in real though? Did it start with theater and all of that stuff for
Yes.
you guys? You were all in theater at some point, and then
Not all of us, no. Some of us, yes. But, no, I mean, really, it's a punk rock band.
yeah.
You know, it's a punk rock band that full of guys that have a good fucking sense of humor.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing with Gwar is that you come to a Gwar show, you look out in the crowd, and sure, people are dying and all kinds of horrible things are happening, but they're happy. They're happy for that last few moments of their life. They're smiling. I challenge you to go. You see, look at Megadeth. You go to a Megadeth show, is everybody just going, yay? No. They're like this. All the bands that are here, everybody's got to look tough. And they got to feel like that.
Too
Gwar,
cool
we
for
just
school.
smear you full of stuff.
And smiles, most of all.
Do you guys share a bus?
A bus.
Blothar has his own bus, but it's actually a bat-shaped helicopter that
Yeah.
he flies around in.
Oh.
And so that's so that he can, create, add to the hole in the ozone layer with his farts up there, because we're really trying to get that thing wide open so we could kill all the humans. So,
Oh my God, my ex-girlfriend's here.
shit,
He
don't
follows
look.
us
Oh,
on a
she's my
skateboard,
ex-girlfriend.
not following a hover around.
Oh, there you go. That's
No
the way
way.
to do it. That's the way to do it.
Oh,
well,
my God.
I sadly, I'll admit, I have not seen a Gwar show before, and I absolutely cannot wait for the first experience of a Gwar show.
Be sure to get as close to the front as you can.
That will not be happening because I will not be getting hit with a giant tampon with menstrual blood on it. Absolutely not. Gentlemen, thank you so much. There are no words. There really aren't. This is going to be one of those moments for sure. Gwar,
Awesome.
Ronni, Goose, backstage at Sonic Temple. Final day. It's 99.7 The Blitz.